Hello guys, Keycaps here, and today we're going to take a look at the ABM081 Stellar sent to me for review by CIDOO. This keyboard is a pre-built 75% and it's gasket mounted, hot swappable, has tri-mode connection, is VIA compatible, has a 1.14 inch TFT screen, south facing LEDs, and it sounds super deep and thocky. The version I have today costs $76 US, which is a reasonable price considering everything you get. You also get two switch options, the Carta and the matte switches from CIDOO. Now let's move on to the unboxing. So in addition to the keyboard and dust cover, you get a switch and keycap puller, a white braided USB-C cable, some stickers, and of course the user manual. Now let's take a closer look at the design of the keyboard. It has a non-exploded 75% layout with a screen on the top right corner and a blocker to the left of the arrow keys. The case is made of plastic and feels sturdy enough for most use case scenarios. The keyboard only weighs about 766 grams, which is about 1.7 pounds. The board looks pretty unique in my opinion. The top frame has the separated look, which makes it interesting to look at. It looks like the top frame is supposed to be two pieces, but it's just one piece. The side profile is pretty simple and clean. And the back side has the USB port off to the left side along with toggle switches for the connection. The underside of the keyboard is pretty standard. You get 4 rubber feet and adjustable flip-up feet with the USB dongle for wireless connection stored there as well. The TFT screen displays basic information like the time, date, and battery status, but you can also upload your own GIFs, which is a really cool feature in my opinion. Alright, now let's move on to these great looking keycaps. These keycaps are die-sub PBT and has an MDA profile. I personally really like typing on this profile and I had no issues getting used to them either. The dark red font together with the black Japanese sub-legends work really well together in my opinion. However, one major gripe I do have is the enormous font of the Enter key. It really puts off the consistency of the look and it just makes it look out of place. Anyways, let's move on to the switches. The switches in this board is called the CIDOO Carta switches. These switches are towards the louder side with a sharp bottom out and a deeper top out sound, at least in this configuration, and they feel really satisfying to type on too. It's a factory lube long pole linear switch, as most new switches these days, and the total travel is 3.5mm and the spring is an 18mm dual spring. The initial force is 35 grams and the bottom out force is 60 grams. The stem is made of UPE and the housings are both made of palm. Now onto the stabs. These plate mounted stabs are pre-lubed and tuned, and you won't need to touch them up as they are pretty much perfect from factory. Alright, now let's take a look at the internals. In the bottom case is the 3000 mAh battery and a thin piece of case foam. There's also a denser piece of foam stuck to the backside of the PCB, and the PCB does not have flex cuts and the gasket socks are on the polycarbonate plate that has flex cuts. Above the PCB you get the industry standard, which includes a PET layer, an IXPE switch pad, and play foam. Now let's hear what it sounds like. So what do I think of the typing experience and sound? Well, the typing experience is soft and comfortable, and I would be happy to type on it for long typing sessions. The sound is super poppy and thocky, so if you prefer that deeper sound profile, then you would love this keyboard. And coming in at $76 US, I think this keyboard is a nice option if you're looking for your first mechanical keyboard, because it has great features like the gasket mount structure, is VIA compatible, has wireless capability, has a TFT screen, factory looped switches, and the stabs are perfect. The only downside is the huge font of the enter key, but other than that, it's a great one and done pre-built keyboard. Now that was it for my review of the ABM081 Stellar. Thank you to CIDOO for sponsoring me with this keyboard. And if you like this video, please drop a like. And if you enjoy my content, please subscribe. And until next time, peace.